Hey everyone, welcome to Two and a Half Takes. I'm Shaun. Tonight we're going to kind of discuss about a decent amount of content. It's going to be a long episode, so grab your beer, grab your coffee, whatever you guys are partaking in, and get ready.
Drink responsibly.
Please.
Absolutely.
What we're going to do, focusing on, it is actually international break, so we don't have any of our EPL teams to look forward to this weekend. So what does that kind of mean? We're going to dig into that. We're going to discuss match day 3, the results, 3 great wins for all of us, which is pretty exciting. Then we're also going to talk a little bit about the Premier League, kind of how things work, how it's run, and kind of deep dive a little bit into that to make it to where, while you guys, the audience, are listening to us, you kind of have a little bit better understanding of what we're talking about going forward. And then, of course, we're going to talk about OU, how we did last week, kind of a big game coming up this weekend. And then we'll finish off with NFL games. There's one on right now. And then a whole weekend full. So I am sitting next to some pretty good guys. Paul, Steven. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey there.
How we doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Getting the hang of this thing.
It's been a good week.
It's starting to flow. So.
Yeah. Yeah, getting, we were just talking about how, how much better we're getting at setting up all the tech.
Y'all are doing great.
Doing pretty good.
Why do you get there so early? Well, it takes like 35 minutes to set it all up. So international break.
So yeah, so when we're kind of talking about international break, to us Americans, it's kind of a weird situation. It's like in the middle of the season, we're just taking a weekend off from whatever our sport is, and we're going to go play for our country.
It's as if if in the NFL, all the international players went to, Nigeria and England and Spain, all these places, and played for their national teams. And so obviously that's even hard to understand because
we would dominate.
But it is kind of an interesting thing,
Yeah, because soccer is just more of a nation, a worldwide sport.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much every nation plays it, and it's in most nations, not every nation, but in most nations other than the U.S. and maybe a few that maybe do cricket or something like that. It's the most popular sport in most nations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll third that.
So for those of you watching, we support the United States as a team internationally, I guess you could say. And I'm looking at ESPN because we were joking beforehand that U.S. soccer is kind of in an interesting place the last few months, maybe more than that, maybe the last few years. But I'm seeing that on Saturday we play South Korea. Do you guys have any input on that opponent, or how are you feeling? Do you even know who's in the squad? I mean,
it's one of those things where I feel like we're like Jurgen was really good at this. Jurgen was like, we're going to play top European teams, just see where we're at. And I feel like before him and even after him, we've not done that. I mean, no offense, we played Japan after that. We'll probably lose both games, but they're both really good. It's not like we're not, but if we're going to play somebody, I'm fine with, let's go play Netherlands. Let's go play Brazil. Let's go play Germany.
Teams
Slovakia.
Teams that Slovakia beat Germany today.
Yeah. And so, but it's those type of situations where I would rather us play those type of games all the way up through our friendly matches. Qualifying, of course, we're going to have to play Mexico and everyone else who's in our division. But it's a situation where I don't feel like we're going in like, can we just win?
So most of the other nations are qualifying right now.
Yes.
Right? And so
that's correct.
Because the US, Canada, and Mexico are hosting, and those 3 nations don't have to qualify. Is that right?
Those 3 right now for this World Cup, no, they don't have to.
Okay.
And I think this round, CONCACAF, excuse me, that's where we're at. I think we're actually all friendlies this time around.
Okay.
UEFA's working on their qualifying. You have Oceania, Africa, AFCON. Most everybody else is working on qualifiers. We're not. I think there's another one coming up
So,
in like a month and a half.
so how many countries from our area, which is CONCACAF, how many countries qualify for the World Cup?
Ooh, now that we have 3 in, is it 5?
So there's only like
That sounds
2
accurate.
more.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
That's a good question.
So it's like
Kinda
all those other countries that would normally have a better shot of getting in, maybe.
That's tougher.
Well, that, and also you have a situation where the World Cup is different this next year, because isn't this going to be the largest World Cup?
They're adding.
There's like 64. Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, they're adding more teams and they're making
Yeah.
the tickets higher. I get that. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the U.S. if we didn't charge exorbitant prices for.
It did come out.
Games.
Minimum pricing. Did you see it?
I mean, you might as well just tell us.
$60 per ticket.
Oh,
That's minimum. But that's like, I think if you're buying it directly.
from FIFA.
Yes. Which
Yeah, if you can get it right.
that's my thing.
So I guess the thing that you come down to is you've got to get in the queue to buy some random team, to
It's
get it
like
at
when I
60
showed up
bucks or something.
3 minutes late to Converse.com today to try to buy
To try and buy the
shoes,
shades.
and they were sold out. So,
They really
oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure I don't
Guns
think
fantastic.
very gone.
there weren't very many people who got that.
Yeah.
They're estimating ticket value, right? This isn't resale. Ticket value for the final. Wild guesses.
Like an average.
Is it in
No,
Dallas?
so they gave us a range from $60 to
To the top.
Is the finals in Dallas?
no.
That's in New Jersey.
It's in New Jersey. Okay.
I have thoughts.
That was my time.
So the highest price.
So you're talking about so
For
not
the
the
final.
minimum of that final, but the highest price of the final ticket.
Of the
So you're
final
talking
ticket.
about suites and stuff like that, probably. I'm assuming so, like $9,000.
I'm gonna say 14.5.
No, hold on, real quick. This is just a ticket value. This is not like
Okay.
people can't see.
So we're
You're
overshooting.
over. $67.50.
I mean, that's
67.
$67.50 seems insane to me.
yeah.
Like in a good way.
No,
Yeah,
like
crazy
what
high.
who is paying face value at $67.50?
Well, I mean, if
I
you're
don't
if you're
care.
talking about suites and stuff like that, that's. I mean, to me,
You're
that-
saying $6,000. Okay. I still was like, I was not tracking. I was
Oh,
like, are
like
you sure
six-
it's reasonable? What the heck? I'm like,
$67
I feel
and
bad.
50 cents. The hot dog at Cowboy Stadium.
So-
Okay.
so $6,000.
Joe Castiglione, if you're listening, please reduce your
$2.
Yeah.
prices.
Everything $2.
If the Atlanta Falcons can only charge $2 for a hot dog, then the Oklahoma Sooners should be able to charge $2 for a hot dog.
Yes.
But
Yes.
that's
We can pray.
that's
Yep.
something else.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna spend my time.
If y'all were to guess what the U.S. is ranked internationally right now, where would you put us?
22nd.
Okay,
I'll say 19th.
guys, we moved up from 16th to 15th.
Boom.
So
We're ranked that high.
we are right behind Colombia. So let me
So
let
they
me
would
read
assume,
this.
so that would assume that we would make it to the quarters.
Yes. So you have Colombia. 13th is Mexico. 12th is what's MAR? Is that Morocco? 11 is Italy. 10 Croatia. 9 Germany. 8 Belgium. 7 Netherlands. 6 Portugal. So top 5, we have Brazil at 5, England at 4, France at 3. Who's 2 and 1?
Hold on, did you say Spain?
Nope, they're 2.
Italy.
Argentina's 1.
Oh, Argentina's there. That's right.
Defending champs.
Is Messi gonna play in the next
Oh,
World
yeah.
Cup?
I think so.
I think yeah.
Okay.
And then he'll probably, I would imagine he would retire.
That's how I end it. I mean, you play one more season than
Play
MLS,
one more, and
and
then
I say play. Sorry.
he's doing whatever he wants, pretty much.
Sorry. So there were 48 teams, right? It went from 40 to 48 teams. So there will be 48 countries participating.
48.
48, right? Yeah, back in 2017, it was approved for 48
Yeah,
teams.
48 from 2026 onwards.
Okay.
So that's
More soccer.
So that's kind of what we're talking about. So internationally, a lot of these teams are competing. I saw Brazil was playing Chile today.
Yeah, Esteval scored. Chelsea
Nice.
player.
So yeah, so as we go through most of the international, there'll be friendlies here and there, but there'll also be World Cup qualifying, and
It's an interesting thing, just to kind of go back to where we first started about this 2-week break, because there's, you have the Olympics or something like that, where it's like, okay, they're for 2 months, 2.5 months, U.S. basketball stars can take the summer to do this or whatever. This is a massive risk for clubs, like our clubs, to send your best players to do international duty
During AFCON.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Sure.
I mean, if you're heavily impacted by your African players, they're gone for 4 to 7 games. So yeah, so Premier League, you're gonna have 4 to 7 games. You're not gonna have some of your best.
Mo Salah,
Really?
for as an example.
Fun fact, and I'm here to watch them. Australia's already qualified, and New Zealand, the All Blacks.
And
I'm here for it.
So we need them in Dallas or Kansas City, really.
Yeah.
That could be neat.
Well, Kansas City, I'd rather have. It's probably a little
Kansas
bit
City
better.
might have a cheaper ticket too than Dallas, but I don't know. Kansas City has a pretty big following when it comes to
Soccer. Yeah.
That may be actually a tougher ticket to get.
As of right now, there's 2 debuts.
So new countries.
First time.
Jordan and Uzbekistan.
Wow.
Oh,
congrats.
Well, fun.
I mean, for them, could you imagine?
Yeah,
never
first time ever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That'd be like Oklahoma State competing for the national championship.
If those countries are listening right now, we'd love to have you on the pod.
Really?
I mean,
anybody from
let us know.
Anybody.
Yeah.
I would love to
leave a comment.
I don't know. It's probably
like and subscribe.
Yeah.
I don't know is it 12 like an 8-hour difference, 9-hour, 10-hour
over there?
Oh yeah.
Over there.
Oh,
that's
easily.
10 hours.
Because England's 6 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably 12.
Well, yeah, jump on, come on. So let's get back on track.
Yep.
And so from international, then we can talk about day 3 or week 3 of matches. Luckily for all of us, we had some good outcomes.
Good showing.
3 wins, so 9 points to split.
Sharing 9 points.
And league position actually isn't bad. Was it? I haven't looked. 2nd.
Chelsea's 2.
5th.
5th. Yeah.
I think we're 8th.
I mean, guys, that's massive.
For after the first couple weeks,
Good for us.
Even still, our week is Grimsby played an ineligible player
Against United?
So does that mean that they
technically United could have come out within 5 days and say, cheaters, get out.
What made him eligible?
Because
they registered him at 12:01.
Because they pulled him.
No way.
They pulled him off the assembly line.
Jerry,
Cole Meyer.
come on. We're gonna do a kick around.
It's like, have you seen what's the movie about the Vince guy? Vince, was that the Philadelphia Eagles player that was like a
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that Mark Wahlberg was
Invincible.
Invincible, yeah.
Yep.
Just picking some guy off the street to go play for.
Oh, what was that coach? I won't say older one guy with glasses.
Was it Vrabel?
Was he? He was the coach for Chiefs for a while, right?
I don't remember. But
It's a deep cut.
It's a great movie.
It's a very deep cut.
Okay. 3 wins.
Yeah, 3 wins.
Which is fantastic.
Chelsea's was kind of controversial.
Kind of.
So
Didn't
here's my thing.
PGMOL come out and say, no.
So, in y'all's opinion, if a foul is committed on purpose or on accident, is it still a foul? Like if you don't have control of your body. I think it was
have control.
So Chelsea's first.
Yeah.
So Fulham's first goal, which was actually phenomenal and beautiful, and they had like an 18-year-old kid that like was playing awesome. Like you could feel the momentum shift after they scored this.
Yeah.
Well, they go back and look at the review, and at the midfield, the guy that turned to then play the ball in, he stepped on Chalobah. I think it was Chalobah.
Yeah.
He stepped on Chalobah's foot.
But it was like just kind of incidental.
Incidental. He turned. It was a natural football play, as I would say.
Did it? And
but he went down.
Did it affect the play?
Well,
it affected.
He took a player out.
It affected in terms of he could not get the ball.
Correct.
Okay.
So, Chelsea won. That benefited Chelsea because at that moment they lost momentum, and then I think there's another controversial. I think Enzo's penalty, I think, was also. A little bit. Some of these penalties, I don't know. Like y'all's was way more because Mason Mount got pulled down by Kyle Walker, right? And that was a.
And then we look at it and go, nah, there's nothing there.
Right. So I think that it's hard by rule of law. It's like, is it a foul?
Well, it's the same thing we talked about when it comes to handballs. It's like, or if you've watched any of the college football games this weekend, there's like, what is a catch?
Yeah.
Who even knows? Some of the time.
Yeah.
So,
the lineman for Michigan.
Yeah.
The defensive lineman. Do you really kick him out?
Yeah.
Is that really a targeting play?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great tackle.
And
I didn't see it now.
Is it the rule that's messed up? And like, even if he was kicked out of that game, why is he sitting out for
this? This is where, to Fulham's credit, I would be like, this is where VAR is ruining parts of the game, right? Because in real time, that's just soccer, right? Like
they make contact, like
it's in the flow of the game. Like they're on the break, and you would never go back and be able to look at like this minuscule thing where this guy steps on his foot.
Right.
Like it happens on corner kicks literally the whole time.
It's not just that though. It's we're going back and taking 5 to 6 minutes to find.
Sure.
We're searching for accidents.
Yeah. I would almost just say if people in the box, on the cameras, in the booth, just tell them. If y'all are the consensus,
just say yes or no.
Let's stop making it about this dude that's on the field that's listening to the input and he has to make a decision. I just feel
and then vocally announce that decision. My thing, I think VAR I understand what we were trying to do. Great, it failed. Take VAR away. You keep the semi-automatic offsides and you keep of course, the goal line technology.
Goal line technology is matter,
which has been very beneficial.
Yeah.
But other than that, VAR has been.
I feel like VAR, especially when it comes to a lot of it's more about enforcing the tiny little things that are rules versus correcting mass egregious mistakes,
Which is what it was there for. To back you up.
Really offsides if their shoulder is in front of, just barely in front of another player.
The goal that they disallowed Burnley. It was Burnley's his arm versus the United's arm. And it's like, wait a second.
And you're like, hold on, the arm is not a scoring.
I cannot score with that.
So it's a false body part, essentially.
So that was my thing. It's like, wait a second. I thought that was.
Yeah. So to me, they've taken it way too far, and they've like what before VAR, what was offsides was. It was something that was noticeable. You didn't, if two players were basically running together or somebody was passing, running by somebody the moment that the ball was hit, then it was just like, okay,
we're still arguing. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
So we're still arguing.
Yeah.
This isn't solving a problem. It just created a whole other issue.
The winning team is happy, the losing team is mad, and this is the cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. and for fans though, I think the worst thing is.
The way
you're hesitant to celebrate.
Yeah.
You're like, well, we scored, but
let's wait till.
I think there might have been something.
That's like just with a lot of other sports too. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we scored a touchdown. So we kind of figured that out.
Is there a flag anywhere on the field?
Everyone
look real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So Chelsea 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah, and it was like João Pedro had a good goal. We've had a ton of set piece goals, corner kicks and stuff like that, which is interesting. I always thought it would be like run a play, but whatever. And then Enzo hit a penalty kick. So, but yeah, we'll take it, man. Wins are hard to come by. So
very nice.
Yep.
Then Manchester
redemption.
Man U was able to.
This was a big game. We said this last week. We said this is a huge game, and maybe is it delaying the inevitable, or is it just how are you feeling?
Grimsby still sucked. That is historic.
True.
Great for them and the Mariners. I hope they get slaughtered next round. I did see metrics though. So in terms of XG, in terms of touches in the box, in terms of shots on goal, and like 3 other major metrics, United are first, except for I think shots on target, they're 4th.
Okay.
So the whole thing about Amram's not his formation isn't working, the players aren't buying in.
So it seems like things are working.
We just suck at scoring.
You just can't hit the post on a penalty kick.
Yes. And that's the thing is it's there. We should have been up 3-0 on Fulham, and we should have been up 4-0 against Burnley at half. You put the goals away that you're expecting to score.
Watching that game against Burnley was just that was a crazy game.
And that's why I have I'm frustrated, but at the same time we're back to 8th. That's not something I want to be proud of, but it's let's go out and beat City like we're going to.
I mean,
in a few weeks,
we're 3 weeks in. Yeah,
the league feels wide open.
Because Liverpool does not seem.
No.
I mean, does Liverpool feel like a team that
late game antics? It just feels like they're still having to rely on fortune at times.
Arsenal looks bad offensively.
Uh-huh.
Great defense, but they don't look very good.
Yeah.
City with another loss.
Everton. I mean,
Grealish Everton with Grealish and
Dewsbury Hall.
Dewsbury Hall. Both of those guys coming.
Gordon, he got a red card the previous week, but he plays for Everton, right? Gordon.
No, Newcastle.
He's Newcastle. He's Newcastle. That's right.
Rip Van Dyke's Achilles out. No.
Yeah, so...
Knee.
Sorry, wait, who did?
Yeah, the Gordon, that foul was on Van Dyke.
Oh,
remember he was just straight sprinting?
That's right.
And just yelled at
This is my chance.
Sweep the leg. Everton with a good win. I think last week I was thinking it was going to be 2-1. It ended up 3-2.
We talked about this. We talked about this at church. But the goal that Wolves scored, the pass down the line, and then just the one touch to bend it in the guy in full stride, never slows down, and then for him to actually make connection, it
was a
chef's
beautiful
kiss. I mean,
and that's the type of goal where you can't even. I mean, you can't really be mad about it because they just did everything perfect. Yeah, yes. It's like that was just awesome.
Yeah,
because it came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah.
So
it was definitely against the run of play. That's for sure.
Yeah. That's when Paqueta for West Ham scored against us first. I go, all right, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
Well,
good job.
but yeah, once again,
and then they won 3-0, didn't they?
Yeah.
The Hammers. What is going on?
Yeah, over Nottingham.
It's wide open, bro. I'm telling you.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Everton just having Grealish just
has done much.
It's just done so much for ball control and him beating guys off the dribble.
I apologize. Was that a loan or was that a full buy?
I'm pretty sure it's. I don't know why you're asking me.
They kidnapped him.
Now you're gonna have to make me
look
it up.
Guardiola was like, take him, get him away. You have to tell me twice. I'm over here. Brian's cursing. I'm like,
I have so many City fans that are close to me, family and friends.
I think I text Justin. I'm pretty sure I text Justin.
Dude.
I mean, he definitely texted me during Grimsby, but it's fine.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
It's all in love.
Yeah. You want to hang there? Or do we want to go to some transfer stuff?
Yeah, we'll do that because we definitely.
Sorry, Grealish is a loan from Man City.
Obligation to buy or just loan?
You're asking me things I don't even know what that means.
That's Nicholas Jackson. I think it's obligation to buy for Bayern. I think
you're gonna.
He did go to Bayern. Ooh.
There's some saltiness there because I'm like, do we want to jump? Do we want to jump?
Well, yeah. So we'll jump to that.
Yeah.
I will say, We are not going to make any match day 4.
Loan in bid. What does that mean?
We're not going to make any predictions for match day 4 because that is a couple weeks away. So you have to come back to the next podcast.
Right.
So yes, we've kind of talked about it a little bit, and we wanted to kind of discuss. We're talking about players being purchased from team to team. You know what? We're used to. Hey, this college player is really good. He's going to go number 4 in the draft. That's what we're used to, right? And then you have a LeBron go to Miami and he recruits because he's horrible and everyone goes there.
Builds a super team.
Exactly. So for soccer,
get on Presti's level.
It is different.
So there's still free agency.
Like not as often, but there definitely is free agency in soccer. Usually teams will try and offload them before then.
And then sign a longer, then they'll sign a longer contract.
12-year contracts.
Is on our books and did not sign anywhere. So he is technically on our team.
So he's being paid.
But he's not playing. And he's not, I appreciate Sterling, but he's not good enough to break the first team. And so he's like our highest paid here. And he's just.
That's like whenever.
And he's just hanging out.
That's like whenever Texas A&M fired their head coach, Jimbo, and it's like $100 million.
Oh, I get you. They're like
DeBoer.
Oh, well, yeah,
$60 million. They will pay him.
Oh man,
he is about to get paid.
Yeah.
If you're him, I'll take getting fired.
Gosh,
yeah,
$60 million.
So you get loans. So you get loans. So basically, a team owns the rights to this player.
Yep.
And then they don't necessarily want him or want to pay his full contract, so they loan him out at
a lot of times it's more. Sorry, go on.
No, I think of American things of like Turo, where you have a Tesla that you own, and you're like, I'll rent it out to people, for the right price. Airbnb,
something like that
to some degree, but yeah,
it's a lot of it is our squad is either we're inflated, too good, what have you, and the player that we loan out. We do not want to lose that valuable asset, but we want that player to get 15,
reps.
20, 30 games.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm a little torn about the Højlund thing. Højlund going to Napoli, I think that sucks. He was put in a team that was just crap in terms of tactics, in terms of coaching, in terms of everything above with the Glazers. So you put a kid who was 19, 20, 21 into that club, and then you're expected to do what someone like Ruud or Van Persie did. And you're like, I have no expectations doing this to this kid. Now we've done a loan for $6 million to Napoli for the year. So they're essentially paying like 85% of his salary with an obligation to buy at 38 million pounds. $44 million. Because we're Americans. So with that the obligation with that, it means if they make Champions League, automatically they're going to buy him. No questions asked. And they've accepted that.
Which is, so, for those of you that stayed awake through the nitty gritty of that, because it's a lot. No, seriously, it's very intricate. It's a lot of details. It's confusing. It's kind of convoluted. But that's what Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea, who over the summer, I actually think Nicholas Jackson's actually a good striker. I think he still has an opportunity. If a team like Bayern is like, we want him, then I'm like,
it says something.
That has weight to it. Chelsea plays Bayern in 2 weeks in the Champions League, and he can play us because it's Champions League. It's not Premier League.
But there are stipulations on loan players playing the parent club.
From what I understand, he can play.
That's come out.
Which would be hilarious. If he scores and beats us, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh! But that's where it gets kind of wild.
So whenever Everton plays Man City, does that mean that Grealish?
I don't know that
it depends on what they stated in the loan.
Okay.
Which that will come out. Like NBC SN? No, NBC. What is it? We're broadcasting now.
Yeah, is it not NBC?
It's NBC
Network?
NBC SN. So they will discuss that.
Yeah.
It's 87 things I gotta follow anymore.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
How do you know which channel it's
Look,
on?
it's diversity. Great.
Yeah,
And I'm broke.
Every game is on TV.
It's
but
somewhere-
you just have to
somewhere.
pay for it.
Whose login do I have?
Or the idea that you guys paid $5 million not to buy. Did you see what came out?
Say more.
So you paid $5 million.
Money's no issue at Chelsea, but go ahead. What were you saying?
Chelsea
It's like
paid
Oregon.
Chelsea paid United $5 million to give Sancho back.
Where'd he get? He went somewhere, didn't he?
Villa.
Okay.
Just waste of time.
So
Todd Bowley came out and was like, yeah, we were gonna pay for him. We were actually wanting him, and then all of a sudden he didn't show up to a couple different training sessions. He slept through an entire game. Apparently, he stayed up all night or before the game talking to his girlfriend. Slept and then woke up a couple hours after the game had ended.
Enzo Maresca was like,
Hey guys,
"See ya."
That can be
So
a
is-
problem.
I don't like. Is Garnacho? Do we buy him?
he's yours. You have $40 million, which is $40 million with a 10% sell on.
Why not?
Sorry.
Yeah, if you're Chelsea, why
And
not?
Cole Palmer. I mean, I think he'll be back after the international break, but still, you have to have some of those insurance pieces. Like, you got to do it if the money's there, which we do have that.
You do realize he's going to get destroyed when he plays it.
Like by the fans or the players are going to try to kill him. Roy Keane.
Yeah, who are you going to throw? Who are you going to substitute just
To
to throw him?
I'm here for it. He was very.
Did he talk poorly of the club? That stuff makes you crazy.
It was his brother a lot too, but he was just very. You'll be very excited when he gets on the ball.
Sure.
His decision making is a 21-year-old.
I went and watched his top 20 goals for United, and it was just electric. So like that got me enough amped where I'm like, he's special.
You're like, let's do that.
If he can replicate that, I just have no idea, So
I think he will hurt Chelsea because Chelsea seems more fluid, and once he receives it, it's the Brooks Thunder. Kevin or Russell get the ball and the ball just stops. And you're like, oh, okay, it could be great. It's probably going to be because it's Kevin at this point.
yeah,
But
Because you have really, really great players, yeah. But
that's
and
interesting.
I'm not saying he's, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like once he gets the ball, it just
No,
there's
that's
not 1-2.
interesting.
There's no 1-2. There's no overlap.
Kind of James Harden.
Yes, that's a better call.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we've lost the entire audience.
Did we lose the plot? I think we're still somewhere in there. So we got transfers, trades, trading squads. August is over. Transfer window is over.
elaborating on how we each feel about our transfer in and outs, via loan, sales, whatever.
So 0 through 5, or are we doing one?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Steven,
I mean, my limited knowledge. I mean, with the way that
you're feeling great.
we've been, I'm leaning towards an 8.
Yeah.
I mean, with Grealish and Dewsbury Hall alone, that puts you 8, 8.5 easily.
I think that's good. I think with Chelsea, the Brazilian infusion is enough of a vibe for me to say 9. Like I'm flying high, bro. It's like I have this feeling where Willian and Oscar back in 14, 15, you had Pedro on there, you had Mata, you had Eden Hazard, and it was just like wingers going crazy, and it was fast. I think the Brazilians are able to infuse some of that stuff, and I'm excited.
The team of Michael Essien and Andy Cole, Drogba.
Dude, he was
massive.
insane. Yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah, absolutely. Ballad, dude. There were
That was okay. I was not. I've never been like I'm in love with Chelsea, but watching Ballack was fantastic.
just juggernaut.
What year was that?
What 8?
Yeah.
9?
Was he around? Okay, I'm not. This is me trying.
Somewhere in there.
Did he lose the Champions League versus us? Was he in that squad?
I think so.
I know Lampard was.
Lamps.
I'm sorry.
Once again, it's me
Frank.
pre 2014.
You're right. Yeah, dude. Oh,
Who are these people?
United, where you at?
6 months down the line when the players are doing well, Cunha's there, could be injured right now. Sheshko is actually starting playing games, scoring goals. And then Embuemo he looks the best signing right now, which is, I'll take it. Having Séné Lamont, the new Belgian goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know when you play him. It's pretty tough to say, here, first game, Man City. That'd be a lot for a 21-year-old, 23-year-old.
City's got a new goalie. He is slow. He's a big man, though.
He's massive.
He's massive.
He's tall. He's like, it's like your height and like Kevin Jones, but not as bulky.
Yeah, he's just big.
Like just this huge human being.
Yeah.
For a keeper, and the idea of think he has to get down fast, and the fact that he does that is insane.
Kevin Jones, bulky. I'm going to tell him.
Strong.
I said he's bulky
and bulky.
He's a fucking huge dude.
He's a bulky guy.
I was standing next to you at church. I felt like he grew. I was like,
he's big.
I know you're tall, but like, when have you been this tall? I know I'm also short. Am I just not wearing boots today? What is going on?
On one of our bike rides, I guess one of his buddies saw us riding, and texted Kevin. He's like, "Hey, were you on Tecumseh 36 the other day?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I thought I saw a Coke machine on a bike."
Yeah, I'm just tall. He's just a big guy.
Massive human being.
Yeah.
But the last thing I will say is it was nice. So United created this like bomb squad. Literally came out and said, "These 5 players, please politely get the out of our club."
Get the heck out of here.
And Malassi was supposed to go. There was an issue with the medical. Other than that, we sold everybody. Got rid of everybody. And what we brought in, it'll end up being over £100 million, enough to buy Balea.
That doesn't seem like very much. £100 million. What is that in American?
100 million.
How many bitcoins is that? I don't know.
That's the conversion. Oh gosh.
Math.
Yeah. Well,
I'm our English.
How many TGGI?
Oh, don't.
I'm our English to American conversion.
Oh gosh. Anyways, sorry.
How many?
Sad now.
How many Oklahoma hot dogs? Oklahoma Memorial Stadium hot dogs is that?
Guys,
16.
So, is there a chance that we're segueing to some OU stuff?
Oh, that was the segue right there.
So, if that's true, so me and Warner got to go. My sister gave us tickets, which was really sweet. And we'd gotten our seats, we'd gotten a Coke, we had gotten pizza.
Where are you?
50-yard line, about 19 rows up.
The weather was amazing.
Weather was amazing. It was so great. And so we're there. We're just having a great time. Warner definitely, he stands the whole time. He yells the whole time. He loves being there, and I think it's so fun. And so this dude walks by and just kicks the heck out of his commemorative cup that he bought. It's like an $8 Coke or whatever, and just spills the whole thing. And I'm just like, this guy has no idea. You know what I mean? And you're just like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make this guy pay $8? You're gonna Venmo me $8? So we go down, to the concessions, and I give her my sob story. Hey, this guy kicked his Coke. She's like, don't tell me. I'll fill it up, which was sweet.
You just told it.
Rachel, leave now quickly.
Very sweet. Anyways,
you just got something to fight.
It was the OBU softball team hitting one of the concessions. I don't know which one.
This one we'll say. We'll make something else up.
Yeah.
This was at the Chick-fil-A stand.
Yeah, that's what it was. Totally. Something with NIL. What?
So that was for both of you, of course. As y'all know, season tickets. You both got to go to the game.
Yep.
Both enjoyed fantastic weather.
Great game.
From my standpoint, we won the game. We did the job. It did not seem as. It definitely looked like defense should have looked better. I think. Other than that,
I don't think you can complain about the defense. There were a couple really had 2 busts on a couple runs, but
I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, like you look at that and you look at 4 years ago, and we're giving 21 points up to this team.
Oh, this game was a close
Yeah.
game 4 years ago.
Yeah, so we probably score 60, but we're giving up 21 or 40,
I'd be curious kind of where y'all were sitting. I think that, we were up maybe 14-0 at one point. You could feel a little bit of uneasiness in the stadium.
Well, yeah, I mean, it took us almost the entire first quarter to score.
Yes,
yeah,
first game, nerves, new quarterback.
We went 3 and out the first possession.
Offensive coordinator. So so I just think you could feel it. You could feel the tension.
Oh, definitely.
But then, of course, when scores start coming, momentum shifts and Mateer looks comfortable. He doesn't look rushed.
Except for the interception. And
Sure.
Besides that was the only blemish I felt like he had.
The interception, I think, was actually more on the receiver because it was zone coverage, and he should have settled in that spot, I think. But he stopped, and then he cut in, and he shouldn't have. I think that was Burks, and that was just a bad read on Burks' part. So they don't. Like in this type of offense, and most college offenses, they're very, very complicated, and the receivers can actually run 3 or 4 different routes each time they're playing.
That's wild, yeah.
Like when we draw something up on the on the playground when we're playing, it's like everybody runs everybody knows what route they're running or whatever. Yeah, but this is like, hey, if they're guarding you this way, then you're going to run this way. If they're guarding you this way, they're going to run you. So they don't know, the receivers and the quarterback don't know.
He's just reading
exactly until they're reading the defense. So that he should have settled in there, and that was where the interception came from. And that's the only 3 points we gave up was off that interception. Defensively,
and that's the thing. I think you're happy that your defense said, nope, we're not going to allow a touchdown. That was one big positive.
Yeah.
So,
no,
a little bit of a segue from defense going, hey, he was there.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel with Koenig being our tight end?
Man,
or Koenig, I always butcher it.
Yeah, Koenig.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So he had that first massive catch and fumble.
Yeah.
So it's like but I don't think the fans turned on him. I think it was just like, oh man, like this is new, it's fresh.
You can kind of tell you're like, he looks like he's good, but at that point, he made that fumble.
And you might know better, but like when he was recruited out of Kansas, I want to say he was like one of the fastest track.
He was like
in the 100.
He ran like a 10.3.4 or 10.3.7 in the 100 meters and was like 6th place in the state or something.
So to watch him in the game do that several times, I'm like, that's a threat. Like he is a threat. Yeah. At that position for that.
One of the weird things too is before he came to OU, he never played defense. He had never played defense. So he was when he came to OU.
We moved him to defense.
We moved him to a linebacker and
special teams maybe
and special teams and stuff. But he had only played offense up to that point. So he's in probably a more natural position. I wouldn't. He's a tight end, but I don't know if he's a tight end.
Yeah,
he's not.
I wouldn't
say that. He's not necessarily
a
blocking tight end. He runs the routes. He's from what we've seen, he runs great routes.
Good hands. Yeah,
he's got great hands. He's fast. So I think there's he had 90 yards in receiving yards.
Yeah. I think he looked more like he's taller than Wes Welker, but he had some similarities.
Some of that in the middle of the field stuff that he is able.
He's quick.
That I think he's going to be able to do is going to translate really well, throughout the year.
So do you think he becomes like he is? Because this is kind of a two-parter. We've not had a tight end since Andrews that has been like a prominent. It was Gresham. We got a blessing.
Calcaterra was okay.
Calcaterra was pretty good, but he had some injuries that kind of kept him off and Stogner looked like he was going to have a great career and then had an injury and
never came back, right?
Yeah, never. I mean, he transferred out and then transferred back in. Just was never the same after that. But yeah, we really haven't had anybody in a while I'd say after Andrews, guy that was not really a tight end, and we had a couple guys that were kind of not really tight ends.
With Stoops was always that.
He was the safety valve.
So do you think that's what I guess I'm going at for? Do you think Koenig becomes that safety valve for Mateer?
I think that's a possibility.
So this is a weird reference.
And he's number 12,
Yeah, I know.
I even yelled, dude, but Sarah's like, what are you doing?
I think that in the same way that the Indiana Pacers had TJ McConnell. Hear me out. I don't
cut off right now.
Exactly. I think defenses are going to be a little bit lost with trying to defend Koenig. I feel like he is a very unique player.
He's big.
Yes, and he's fast and like good hands. And I have this. I don't know. I am very optimistic.
I'm with you.
There's not much to scout on, right? I mean,
there's
nothing to go back on.
I think the biggest thing on him is he's got to improve his blocking, and
for sure.
But as a receiving tight end, he's kind of electric. He looks really good, and he looks like he can do some good things.
When he gets the ball, that's my thing. Is like I think people were like,
the yards after catch. He's definitely going to be impactful for us.
And now the big thing when it came to the game offensively that everybody was looking at was Mateer.
Sure. Well, he scored the first points.
Yeah,
I mean that was huge.
Yeah, he ran that in. Obviously, he's probably not going to be able to do that against Michigan and stuff, but with how bad our rushing game and our offensive line wasn't great blocking on the run, our offensive line was pretty good pass blocking, and he might have missed a few passes here and there, but he completed 80% of his passes. He threw for 392 yards.
Most of any opening.
Yeah, any OU player for their first start, something like that.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So
he reminded me a little bit more of a more controlled, like I'm saying this in a good way for both of them in their separate ways, but he reminded me of Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Baker was when he ran was like, oh, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mateer looks very, I'm going to like throw first.
Composed.
Baker's like, I can do everything. We're fine.
Yeah.
Well, that one run that Mateer had, the play kind of broke down. I think he might have had a guy open.
Yeah, he did a fake shovel pass.
Yeah, but he made like two guys miss.
Yeah.
And
got a first down.
So
yeah, the crowd.
Those are the things that are going to be fun to see if he can do those as the competition gets better, especially this week. I mean,
Yeah.
So,
Second time, we've alluded to it. First time ever, we're going to host Michigan. Second time we've ever played them outside of a bowl game, right?
Yeah.
Switzer's bowl game.
Yeah, so the first bowl game was in 1976. So now got them at home, and we're playing them next year too. So
it's exciting.
Looking towards Michigan this weekend.
What are we doing the pod in Michigan?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I have not booked a hotel yet, but I'm probably going to be looking this weekend. So, or hotel or Airbnb or something. So,
that box is pretty easy to travel with. So
yeah, I mean, I've already been to over the last 10 to 12 years. We've been to Notre Dame, we've been to Nebraska, we've been to Ohio State, we've been to Tennessee. Me and Amy at least we've been to Ole Miss. Me and Amy we've been to Nebraska again.
It's pretty awesome.
Me and Amy try to go to the big home away games. We had tickets and booked flights to go to Army, and then COVID hit. And if you've ever seen Army Stadium, it's right on the river, and it just looks like it's an amazing setting, and it would have been so much fun. Yeah, missed out on that one.
Washington is my if we play Washington, I want to go.
Yeah, Washington State would be fun.
Washington, not the state.
Oh, well,
that's Seattle.
The state of Washington.
In the state, yeah.
Huskies.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one.
That'd be awesome. I mean, I'm not against going to Michigan.
I would love to go to several. There's several like there's stadiums that I want to go to, and I've been to a lot of them. I'm looking forward so much to going to the Big House, which is Michigan Stadium, but that's next year, So
Outside of that, what is the stadium? This is not scripted at all. This is fun now. Outside of this, what's a stadium you've not been to? You're like, Joe, put this on the calendar. I need to go here because he's listening.
I mean, that's tough because I don't really have any desire to go there. I've already been to the Rose Bowl. I've been to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
I've been to the Cotton Bowl. I've been to the Sugar Bowl. I've been to the Orange Bowl. I haven't been to the Fiesta Bowl, but that one doesn't really. But looking at college stadiums, I've already been to Notre Dame, so that was
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame was one of those.
Boulder? Have you been to Boulder?
I've never been to Boulder. That does look cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Looking at
kind of a throwback Big 12.
I really, really, really would want. Last year, I'm bummed that I didn't get to go because Paul and Bryant wouldn't go with me. I wanted to go to LSU. I had a hotel booked and everything, and no one would go with me. So I think LSU, Florida.
I
think Auburn would be
Clemson,
good.
You get to run next to Dabo.
That guy's such a goober.
Is that? I'm sorry. I have to say it. It's
Silly
there.
goose.
Like it's always it seems like that's the thing people watch. I'm like, why? No one. You're the head coach. No one cares. Can you just stop and let the players do it?
Yeah.
Ran for the day.
I think LSU is probably out of the stadiums that I haven't been to. I would like to go there.
Knoxville?
I'd like to go to Penn State. I've
Tennessee.
been to Knoxville.
You went to Knoxville?
I tell you what, if I can't go this year, but if I get to go back to Knoxville, which I will because we're supposed to be there every 4 years now with the new schedule that's coming out, I want to do the sailgating. So the stadium, Tennessee Stadium, is right on the Tennessee River, like right next to the Tennessee River.
So where we can rent a boat.
And so people basically rent pontoon boats or have these pontoon boat parties, and it's basically tailgating, and they're on these boats on the Tennessee River.
Yeah.
And we went and we had dinner like on this restaurant that's right off the river, or lunch before the game, and all these places are set up, and I'm just like, that is one of the coolest. That was the Baker comeback game. Yeah, we're down 17-0.
Electric.
That was a good game.
Electric.
It was awesome.
Their end zone is so cool.
Yeah, the stadium atmosphere was awesome.
Yeah.
When it comes back up again, and so in 4 years, let's talk about it because that's one thing where my grandfather passed away in November last year. He has a piece of turf because he actually played.
Wow.
Don't quote me on this. I can't remember how long, but he actually played for Tennessee for a brief minute.
Okay.
And then because
That's
he left, he got a piece of turf. I know my grandmother down in Houston still has that. And so it would be really neat to actually go. And that stadium looks beautiful. I did not know about the tailgating on the water.
The sail.
I meant that word.
Yeah.
That's that right there. I need that.
It's pretty epic. But yeah, that's one that I'd love to go to. So getting back on track, Michigan this weekend.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
We doing predictions? Is that what's going on?
Oh, we're definitely doing predictions. I'm writing them down. Oh,
okay.
We got to talk about last week's predictions first. So, Texas OSU was our OSU. I don't want to ever put Texas first, so OSU Texas.
You know what my big takeaway from that game was? Is that Texas sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I already told you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure that I told you that last week.
All of the videos of Arch Manning looking like Uncle Rico.
Dude.
And it's uncanny.
It's so sad.
It's so great.
It's so sad.
I feel bad for him because of the expectations that are put on him, but at the same time, he made his bed when he went to Texas. So
do you think that Indianapolis is already trying to to get him? Like, are they going to be bad enough?
No.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants him after that game. I mean, he couldn't complete. Like he had a couple really 2 good drop in the bucket plays, and the rest of the game he couldn't complete. a 5-yard out that would have, if he would have completed some of those passes, it would have gone for 20 yards. But he threw it in the dirt at the receiver's feet.
Yeah,
he just did not look
his
good.
form looked bad. I know we joke.
Yeah,
it did not look complete at all.
Yeah, and the thing that people bring up is that whenever he was in high school, he played in like a 2A.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen those
2A.
videos.
So he's playing against kids that are, you know.
This should give us hope as OU fans this season, right? I mean, like,
Ohio
State barely beat them.
Yeah, Ohio State's defense is really good.
I mean,
I think our defense
we should be encouraged.
Can possibly be just as good as Ohio State's. So we have a chance that we should be able to go
playing Texas and Norman, right?
And in the playoffs.
Can you imagine?
That would be. I don't even care if you rig it.
Talk about how much that ticket's
I don't
gonna
care
cost.
if you rig that game. I need that.
That
at least one.
That would be pretty epic.
So what were the predictions last week? I know
So last week, Paul picked Texas 24-21.
They sucked.
I picked Ohio State 21-17, and Shaun picked Ohio State 21-20. Now, obviously, we expected way more scoring, and there was not the scoring that happened. So,
yeah, exactly. It was slow.
14-7. But I think that was an interesting game. As we drop into this upcoming weekend, really the two biggest games are OU Michigan, which game day is going to be at.
So fun.
And then the other game is Iowa State Iowa, which is always the weirdest game because it doesn't matter how good Iowa State is. Iowa figures out a way to keep them from scoring any points. It's just they muddy the water so much. I don't know how Kirk Ferentz does it, but
isn't Iowa the stadium where they turn?
Yeah,
that's what
it's the best, sweetest. Yeah, just take it. National champions.
Yes, I love that tradition.
Yeah,
that is
cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, if you don't know that they turn in the Children's Hospital, basically is built right next to the stadium, and you can see into the stadium from the Children's Hospital. So all the fans turn and wave.
You're
at
not crying
at the children.
It's
the coolest thing in the world. It's one of those things that transcends fandom. It doesn't matter who you're a fan of.
You made me think of, for whatever reason, the way you were talking, it made me think of tradition.
OU.
Well, no, I was going to say his first pick was Ohio State back in the day.
Oh,
I can't even tell you.
Corso.
98. Before that.
Yeah, it was something. It was in the 90s.
In the 90s, and he just picked Ohio State. And also, his parlay.
He was 5 for 5 or 6 for 6. Yeah.
He would
have
all
of his were.
Yeah.
He picked Florida State.
Man, that was awesome.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Crushed them. DeBoer's going to get fired this year, for sure.
Let's wait. Let's at least wait until OU beats him.
Yeah, it's after OU beats him.
After OU beats him in
Tuscaloosa.
Which is a game that I was wanting to go to this year, but I'm not going to get to.
You're not going to?
Yeah. What's the...
Roman is performing, has a band performance
How
in
dare
Indianapolis.
your son get in the way of Tuscaloosa?
You're a good father.
No, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun trip. But
that'd be awesome.
So OU Michigan, where do we stand? What's the prediction? What are y'all feeling?
I think that I think OU's going to win it.
Yeah, you do.
I look at Michigan. They've got a freshman quarterback. They have brought in some transfer portal guys.
They were 8-5 last year.
Yeah, they were just they were decent, but they beat Ohio State.
Yeah,
who won the national championship.
That's a good point. Man,
they didn't look fantastic in their first game against New Mexico. They won. I think that we're going to win. I'm going to say 31-21. I think we're going to score more points than
I was going to say.
Well, if we can score more points than all the other teams, I think we're going to have a really good season.
I think, for similar reasons, 28-24.
I need to write these down. 28-24.
28-24. OU. And Texas sucks. just clarifying.
Oh, I can't believe you picked them last week.
I picked them.
That's just the worst
thing.
How
dare you?
Well, part of me is like, I want them to do well till we beat them. there's always that going on in my head.
Oh, just to push them up higher. And
Yeah,
higher. And the
absolutely.
The arrogance of that fan base.
It's
just as bad as Alabama, but it's worse because
but they haven't won
because Alabama at least.
Yeah, juggernaut.
For what Saban has done, credit to them, fantastic. But Texas, you would have thought they've won like 10 of their last 11. Like they would have done a Bill Russell run. And you're like, no, you suck.
Well, that was the frustrating thing. That was the frustrating thing about like all these people for the, before the Ohio State Texas game is that like all these people were saying they were crowning Texas this amazing team and Arch Manning as this amazing quarterback, and he hadn't played. He has started a couple games, but he had never played.
Yeah. Feinbaum said he was the best thing.
Well, that was Feinbaum.
That quote was the best thing since Tebow. And you're like, I mean, Tebow's good, but that's the bar you're going to set.
What's your prediction for the OU Michigan game?
You might have fun. 35-10. It's not going to be a game. We're going to have fun.
Let's go. And it's going to have 2 touchdowns.
Mateer's going to have a day. Defense is where we're like,
we're at home,
first quarter defense.
The fans are going to matter.
3 turnovers.
So thinking about things that come to our defense and just this game in general, I look at their defensive line versus our offensive line. That's probably our biggest. That's where we have the most to prove. We're going to have 3 guys back that didn't play last week, and
why?
They were out for precautionary injury, I think, stuff, and so they probably held them out because we were playing Illinois State, and so we're going to have them back likely. I think we're going to see a lot more Jaden Ott than we saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think it comes down to our defensive line. I don't know this for a fact, but I think our defensive line is good enough that we can get pressure with rushing 4 guys. And maybe, at times when we bring that extra 5th guy or six guys, whatever, and they're not max protecting or something, I think we're going to be able to get pressure on this quarterback. And this guy is a freshman, true freshman quarterback.
I think I was encouraged on Saturday because we don't have Stutzman. Mm-hmm. We don't have Ethan Downs. And we still showed up.
We don't have Billy Bowman.
Yeah.
So 3 guys that we're missing.
Yeah, and all those dudes are playing on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. They all made the roster. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
So I look at that and I think, Kendall Daniels looked good. Bowen looked good. We've got a ton of talent on the defensive line.
Yeah.
And defensively, if this is a defensive game, I think we've got enough talent offensively to get, with Mateer and making some plays that our cornerbacks, that our receivers can beat their cornerbacks.
Just get momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, and Shaun definitely thinks that. I sold one of my tickets that because Roman has practice, and he can't go to the game, so I sold one of my tickets to a guy that I used to work with. So
it's gonna be awesome.
Under face value because I'm just that.
You're a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I looked at SeatGeek earlier today, I mean, cheapest was like $375, $400.
Yeah.
So
I sold my ticket for $225.
That's a steal.
Because I was
literal steal.
Because I wanted to have somebody I knew that's sitting by me.
Yeah, dude.
If I tried to convince my dad to come up for this one,
that would have been fun. What else? What else? You gonna land this thing?
So we got game day here. No Corso. Pete the dog is here.
Dude,
I've already seen the.
He's at the Noun Hotel. Did you see that?
Yes.
On campus.
That hotel, I'll tell you right now. For the 7 people that are listening, even if you live in Norman, I don't care. Go to the Noun Hotel at least once. The bar's great because
is it Rally House? What's the name of the
Rally House?
Yeah.
The bar's great. Really good food. Really nice beer. Nice liquor selection. but the hotel rooms are really comfortable, really nice, and it's like it's one of those things where it's insane. It's actually not a part of OU.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on campus, but
Yes,
it's not,
but they utilize, of course, location and the school to build up that location.
Well,
it does such a good job with the littlest things.
Well, it seems cool too because you can go to Campus Corner, you can hang out at.
Oh, it's walkable.
You can hang out
it's
at
all
any of
right
those
there.
places.
It's literally
go to the,
so Campus Corner. You go.
We are not endorsed by
yet.
just verb.
No,
Wait.
but
That's a grammar joke for those of you who didn't get it because it took me a second.
It was great.
Sorry, guys.
I was there.
I'm just waiting. Always waiting.
We just looked at
Lurking.
Paul like what?
Huh? No,
Yeah.
seriously. My wife and I did that for our anniversary.
Yeah.
And it was
That's so cool.
It was very nice.
So cool.
Cool.
So sorry.
So OU. It's gonna be an awesome atmosphere. Clark already wants to go to game day. Are you guys got soccer going on probably?
Yeah.
Playing people with
Kids.
soccer or playing soccer.
Also, the spread is 5.5.
OU.
The spread has gone up. The last time I saw it was 4, I think.
OU on this is FanDuel right now on the sportsbook.
I said 28-24.
Yeah, I said 31 to 21. So yeah, I got us covering.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cover.
Atmosphere should be awesome. The new tailgating they got going on
Yeah,
the north.
it's
On
pretty
the
fun.
North Oval.
I haven't. I'm gonna try and talk to Amy, and I've got my roommate Ross is coming up. Him and his son. I don't know how early they're gonna get here, but I'm like, hey, let's go early.
I mean,
Oh, they're coming.
I might try to bounce over and just go hang out with y'all.
Yeah.
Wherever you end up. So
Just Ross and Will are coming up.
my
Nice.
sister and John Paul
Are
are
they,
going.
are they coming to the game?
Yeah.
All right.
So-
So, do we feel pretty good about our OU predictions?
Yeah.
Anything else that stands out for the weekend in college football stands?
Nah, I mean, I think as of now there's just a lot of upheaval. We had like 3 or 4 teams in the top 10 lost. Alabama looks like they're not going to be Alabama. Their fans are in a upheaval. Florida State looked good. Florida State looked really good.
USC looks mid.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
They have about 12 people show up to the game.
That's
Okay.
an improvement.
Okay, let's talk about Nico Imaliava, the guy that transferred from Tennessee.
Did you almost say Tua?
I just said Tua because so Nico transferred from Tennessee to UCLA. Did you guys see
What's going on? What happened?
So he
He didn't get enough money.
He didn't get enough money from Tennessee, so he transferred to UCLA.
Okay.
UCLA, the guy that had just transferred to UCLA, then transferred to Tennessee. The guy, so UCLA had, 5,000 people in the stands versus Tennessee, who is
Electric. I
full
know.
stands. UCLA lost.
43-10.
Yes.
They lost to Utah.
They lost it. They got demolished by Utah.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you his stats because
And-
you have to know his stats. He was 11 for 22. This man wanted $8 million?
I mean, it was
something stupid.
more than $1 million, whatever.
Something stupid. And you pull out 11 for 22.
He's a quarterback.
He's a quarterback.
He's the quarterback.
So he went from
36 yards.
He went from, arguably one of the best fan bases, one of the best schools, the legacy building culture to UCLA. UCLA literally does not care about football, college football. They just don't care.
So he got paid.
So I guess he got paid, but he's going to ruin his future.
Tennessee's quarterback, UCLA quarterback, 16-28, 247, and 3 touchdowns.
What are they ranked?
22.
So UCLA's
Josh Heupel, baby.
not gonna see the top 25 ever this year.
Dude.
That's wild.
So, but that's
All right.
pretty crazy. So NFL starts tonight. got
Yeah,
Dallas.
having fun.
Literally
Dallas
on right now.
Weather delays,
going
baby.
right now. Dallas is, of course,
Losing and punting with 4 minutes
There's
left.
been fights, there's been spit.
yeah. The Eagles are probably going to beat Dallas without their best defensive player because he spit on a guy at the very beginning of the game.
So do we say Dallas is Spursy?
Well, they haven't.
I'd have to think about that.
I feel like that would be.
I still want to do our segment on Premier League clubs versus
Comparing
NFL
to-
teams. I think that'd be hilarious.
So so NFL starts tonight. Who do you think prediction to win the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl?
Just so we know, just so the listeners can have an understanding of the odds, has Baltimore at plus 700 to win it all. Then
Philly.
the Ravens and Philadelphia Eagles at 750. So those three are right there.
So did you say they have who first?
What did I just say?
So you're saying
Baltimore.
Baltimore's first.
Baltimore Ravens.
Because then you repeat
And
it.
you
I
said the
did.
Ravens.
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking about?
I don't know what you're looking at.
I looked online. I don't
Wait.
Do you know who the
know.
Ravens? This is a soccer. This is a
Facebook. What are you doing?
This is a true soccer guy. He doesn't know.
Oh,
So-
no.
I think back-to-back would be tight. So,
You're gonna go
Philly.
Okay.
Buffalo.
Finally doing it. Dude,
I was actually
leaning.
leaning.
Josh
I was like, he's great.
Did they
I was
get
actually
anybody in the
leaning-
offseason?
I don't know. I'm just going off of like,
He's
Some
going off
snow.
of vibes.
Maybe some
He's
snow.
going off of vibes.
It's a snowplow.
Okay, so Paul is
Back-to-back.
is
And the
Eagles.
Thunder are gonna go back-to-back.
Okay.
Let's all go back-to-back.
Paul's
because they've already
Eagles.
won one.
Sean is going Buffalo. I'm going Kansas City. I'm gonna go
Kansas City. Keep that dynasty alive.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but I have I mean, even if they don't win it, they're probably going to be in the Super Bowl. So
Kansas City Magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
New York Times 4 days ago, NFL decision makers predict for 2025, Joe Burrow goes nuclear. Do we believe the Bengals are going to do anything?
Jamar Chase just signed with Fabletics over Nike. So yeah, absolutely.
Oh, MVP vote on the Athletic has Joe Burrow at 9 votes, Josh Allen at 8, and then Mahomes at 6.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I really
NFL's weird.
yeah, NFL is there. It's hard to predict because there is so much parity. I just know the Cowboys are going to
Suck.
not. As a Cowboys fan, lifelong Cowboys fan, I just know Jerry Jones is going to. Yeah, he's already found a way to ruin
Yeah.
seasons.
What a guy.
NBC Sports, I think, put them in the wild card.
Well, of course. Well, guys,
That's good.
good pod. Thanks for joining us. Next week.
If you don't want to see these beautiful faces, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, you can listen to us. We're on there.
Or just come to Redeemer on Sunday at 10:30. You can talk to us in person.
Amen. We're here.
If you really want to see our
If
beautiful faces.
anyone walks in and says, I have no idea who you are, but I've listened to you on YouTube, I swear. Hug. First thing I'll just give you a hug. I won't even say anything. I want to say hi to you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
Mom.
Where can they follow you guys if they want these wonderful takes on socials?
At OU Rules 06. That's OURULZ 06.
At Apostle PK on the X.
At the 90 below on X. Guys, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next week. Again, talking about match week 4, and we're gonna have some fun. So,
Hopefully, OU victory over Michigan. So,
absolutely.
see you guys.
Over sooner.
Boomer sooner.
Boomer sooner.
Bye.
Bye.